Hi, brothers and sisters. How are you? How was your day today? I hope you had a beautiful day and I hope you had a blessed week. Um, I am very late today because I was struggling a bit with a migraine over the past 2 days, but the weather's been cool, very cool at night, and it gets warm during the day. Um, and it's been kind of breezy, so there's a lot of pollen. And I know everybody has their own issues. I mean, I'm blessed to have the weather that I'm having right now. So I hope you are all good and had a wonderful day. Hold on one second. Never too late to drink coffee. So I'm getting in by the skin of my teeth. Today is still the 12th. So where did it go? We will be reading Proverbs 12. To learn, you must love discipline. It is stupid to hate correction. The Lord approves of those who are good, but he condemns those who plan wickedness. Wickedness never brings stability, but the godly have deep roots. A worthy wife is a crown for her husband, but a disgraceful woman is like cancer in his bones. The plans of the godly are just, the advice of the wicked is treacherous. The words of the wicked are like a murderous ambush, but the words of the godly save lives. The wicked die and disappear, but the family of the godly stand firm. A sensible person wins admiration, but a warped mind is despised. Better to be an ordinary person with a servant than to be self important but have no food. The godly care for their animals, but the wicked are always cruel. A hard worker has plenty of food, but a person who chases fantasies has no sense. Thieves are jealous of each other's loot, but the godly are well rooted and bear their own fruit. The wicked are trapped by their own words, but the godly escape such trouble. Wise words bring many benefits, and hard work brings rewards. Fools think their own way is right, but the wise listen to others. A fool is quick tempered, but a wise person stays calm when insulted. An honest witness tells the truth, a false witness tells lies. Some people make cutting remarks, but the words of the wise bring healing. Truthful words stand the test of time, but lies are soon exposed. Deceit fills hearts that are plotting evil. Joy fills hearts that are planning peace. No harm comes to the godly, but the wicked have their fill of trouble. The Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in those who tell the truth. The wise don't make a show of their knowledge, but the fools broadcast their foolishness. Work harder and become a leader. Be lazy and become a slave. Worry weighs a person down. An encouraging word cheers a person up. The godly give good advice to their friends. The wicked lead them astray. Lazy people don't even cook the game they catch, but the diligent make use of everything they find. The way of the godly leads to life. The path does not lead to death. So let us go to the overview. Proverbs 12 contrasts the path of the righteous, which is the wise, and the wicked, the foolish, teaching that wisdom, honesty, and hard work lead to a stable, blessed life. In contrast, deceit, foolishness, and rash words cause self destruction. The chapter divides into several key themes: wisdom and correction, the teachable mind. The chapter opens by stating that loving discipline leads to knowledge. People who reject correction act out of stubbornness rather than intelligence. Listening to others. Fools think their way is always right, but the wise seek counsel and listen to advice. Number two, the power of words. Words that heal versus words that harm. The words of the wicked are described as dangerous, like a murderous ambush or piercing swords. Righteous speech, however, brings healing and saves lives. Truthfulness. Honesty establishes trust and endures over time, while lies are quickly exposed and ensnare the liar in trouble. Number three, diligence versus laziness. Hard work brings rewards. The chapter highlights that practical hard work provides food and abundance. Chasing fantasies or getting involved in get rich quick schemes shows a lack of sense. Reliability. Being an ordinary worker is better than putting on airs of self importance when you cannot even feed yourself. Number four, character and integrity. The value of humility. God favors those with good intentions. A sensible person is recognized for being careful and thoughtful, while brash and warped minds are despised. Compassion. Righteousness extends even to how you treat animals. The godly care for them, but the wicked show cruelty. What is the main message of Proverbs 12? The main message of Proverbs 12 is that your daily choices, words, and character ultimately shape your destiny. It contrasts the contrasting paths of the righteous who live with wisdom, diligence, and truth. It contrasts with the wicked who are ensnared by foolishness, laziness, and deceit. What is the key verse in Proverbs 12? Whoever loves instruction loves knowledge, but he who hates correction is stupid. I love reading these proverbs. All of them are contrasting between good and evil, and wise and foolish. And God is not finished with me yet, and I know He's not finished with a lot of people. And I have struggled with some of these as well. So just keep learning. Just keep not just trying, but actually doing it. Actually learn how to hold your tongue. Learn how to not have um not to have disagreements, because you're always going to have disagreements. I mean, we have our own minds and we don't always agree on everything, but there's no reason to fight about it, and there's no reason to make the other person feel bad that you don't agree with them. Sometimes we have to agree to disagree. But the one thing I will never stand for is anyone speaking against God. So um, I totally draw my line there. But I am learning and I am growing, and I hope you all are as well. We all have things that we need to improve. And that's why reading these contrasting uh, proverbs about the wise and the righteous, and the foolish and the thieves, and the liars, it really helps. So I hope you have a beautiful and blessed rest of your day, night, morning, and I will be back with Proverbs 13. God bless you.